Hi, I'm Dianemarie Collins, and you have entered the DM Zone. And we are, of course, still at the International Film Festival de Panama in Panama City. And I have the great honor of visiting with Enrique Castro, who is the director and producer. Is that correct? Yes, or
producer and screenwriter.
Yeah, and screenwriter, but of the film Diciembres. Did I say that right?
Yes, Diciembres.
Okay, and that's because you told me it was plural.
Yes.
Of the month of December. Is that correct?
Yes. In English, we're calling it Decembers in plural. The story takes place in 3 Decembers. In 1989, which was the U.S. invasion of Panama. 1999, which was the 10th anniversary of the U.S. invasion of Panama, but also the reversion of the Panama Canal to Panama by the U.S. And the other one is more ambiguous. It's probably 1969. It's summertime in Panama, Decembers, and it's a flashback from 2 of the protagonists.
Atención, atención, atención. Todos ustedes en el edificio. Se acabaron los 5 minutos. Tienen ahora 15 segundos para que se rindan. Si no, destruiremos el edificio y todos ustedes morirán. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I love it. Now, we have another home here in Panama, so the DM Zone is also in Panama. And I love history, so the fact that you just covered it all, I love that history part. Most people do not, in the United States, really understand that Panama got itself back when the United States released it. Is that important to the Panamanians?
Of course. It was a struggle throughout Panamanian Republican history because the U.S. helped Panama become independent, autonomous, separated from Colombia in 1903, but then demanded or expected a zone in the middle that was pretty much like a U.S. protectorate. Yeah.
See, it was a U.S. That's why John McCain was born on U.S. soil, because it was U.S. government as far as they were concerned.
Exactly. It was like a 51st state. And Panamanians throughout their history, even though they appreciated being independent from Colombia, they also wanted this zone back. And it was a struggle for almost 100 years, until finally Jimmy Carter, who we
President
appreciate very much, he was open to this idea, and we were able to peacefully get this region of Panama back. It's about a family that survived the invasion, and 10 years later they are still in mourning about the person they lost that night. But and there is a part of the reversion of the canal, but it is seen in a more critical light. This reversion had a cost, even though Panamanians did it peacefully.
There was still a cost.
There was still a cost in lives, a cost in the sense of the invasion.
Now the film, this is its world premiere. Yes. This is so exciting for you. It must be.
It is. We're very happy to finally finish the film and show it. It's our gift to Panama, our contribution to Panamanian history. We've had a lot of support, for example, from the Empowerment Project in North Carolina, which produced the Panama Deception, Oscar winner in 1992 for Best Documentary. They provided us with digital copies of the material that they originally received from a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act from the Department of Defense, and they gave us copies of all this material. We discovered terrible and amazing things that had been recorded by U.S. personnel, and we were able to reflect on the invasion through that material. Yeah.
I am looking forward to seeing the film, the world premiere of Diciembres at the International Film Festival.
Yeah, likewise.
We have been visiting with Enrique Castro at the International Film Festival de Panama. You have been in the DM zone. Come back soon.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.